Hello students, welcome to the physics class. So in this class we are going to discuss about vectors and scalars. So if a physical quantity in addition to magnitude has a specified direction and obeys the laws of vector addition, then it is said to be a vector. So there are three conditions for a physical quantity to be said to be a vector. That is, first one, it has magnitude. Second one, it has direction. But these both are not sufficient. The third necessary condition is that physical quantity obeys the laws of vector addition. Then only the physical quantity is said to be a vector. So तीन जो फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज होनी चाहिए उसके पास मैग्नीट्यूड, डायरेक्शन और वो लॉज ऑफ वेक्टर एडिशन को फॉलो करना चाहिए. नाउ सेकंड वन इज इफ अ फिजिकल क्वांटिटी having only magnitude, if a physical quantity having only magnitude and not have specified direction and are added according to the rules of ordinary algebra, then they are known as scalars. So if a physical quantity having only magnitude and not have specified direction and are added according to the ordinary rules of algebra, they are known as scalars. So the example for scalars are current, surface tension, mass, speed. These are some quantities which are scalars, etc. So although current has a direction in a circuit, we said that the current flowing in the direction from positive terminal to the negative terminal, but current does not obey the laws of vector addition, so that current is a scalar quantity. कि करंट अपन कहते हैं किसी सर्किट में जो है पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल से नेगेटिव टर्मिनल तक जो है वो जाता है, लेकिन फिर भी करंट जो है वो लॉज ऑफ वेक्टर एडिशन को फॉलो नहीं करता, वो सिंपल रूल्स ऑफ ऑर्डिनरी एल्जेब्रस रूल से एडअप या सब्ट्रैक्ट होता है, इसलिए करंट जो है वो एक स्केलर क्वांटिटी है. और वेक्टर क्वांटिटीज़ की अगर आप एग्जांपल देखना चाहो तो एग्जांपल्स आर वेलोसिटी, डिस्प्लेसमेंट, force, acceleration, electric field. These are some examples of a vector. These are some vector quantities: velocity, displacement, force, acceleration, electric field, etc. are vector quantities, and current, surface tension, mass, speed, these are the scalar quantities. So some physical quantities has a direction, but they are not vectors because they do not obey the laws of vector addition, like that current. Electric current has direction, but it does not obey the laws of vector addition, so it is a scalar quantity. Now magnitude of a vector. So magnitude of a vector is, suppose, first let's say denotation of vector. The notation of vector, if we have physical quantity a which is a vector, इस तरीके से अपन उसको रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे कि कोई अपने पास फिजिकल क्वांटिटी है a जो कि वेक्टर है a और डायरेक्शन दिस इज वेक्टर, तो मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ वेक्टर इज मोड ऑफ a, दिस इज नोन एज मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ वेक्टर. So representation, pictorial representation of a vector is like this. This arrow tells the direction of the vector. This part is head and this is a tail. जो पीछे वाला पार्ट है उसको कहते हैं टेल, जो आगे वाला पार्ट है उसको कहा जाता है हेड. मैथमेटिकली इसको इस तरीके से डिनोट करते हैं ए, जो उसकी लेंथ जो है वेक्टर की वो उसका मैग्नीट्यूड डिनोट करती है. दिस इज ए वेक्टर, दिस इज हेड, दिस इज टेल, दिस इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ वेक्टर एंड दिस इज द डिनोटेशन ऑफ वेक्टर, दिस इज मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ वेक्टर. नाउ equality of two vectors, equality of two vectors. If two vectors or both the vectors, suppose a and b, have same magnitude and points in the same direction, then these vectors are called equal vectors. So ऐसे जो vectors रहेंगे उनको अपन equal vectors कहेंगे. तो both the vectors a and b, suppose we have two vectors a and b, first one is a, second one is b, have the same magnitude, and so same magnitude, a mode of a is equal to mode of b, same magnitude and points in the same direction are called equal vectors. Now angle between two vectors, the angle of the two vectors means smaller of the two angles between the vectors when they are placed tail to tail. So this is the rule to finding angle between two vectors when they are placed tail to tail by displacing either of the vectors parallel to itself. Then now a vector a is situated like this. This is vector a, this is vector b. So this is the tail of vector b and tail of vector a. So this angle theta is known as angle between these two. Suppose we have a condition like this, a vector b is placed this and a vector a is placed like this. So in this condition we displaced this vector a parallel to itself like this. This is the angle theta between the vector a and b, is angle between these two vectors. So next, if a constant, if we multiply a constant which is positive in nature, a positive constant lambda to vector a, then the vector b is denoted as lambda times the vector a. Now the direction of vector a is same after multiplying this constant, positive constant lambda. The direction of the vector remains the same, but the magnitude of vector changed by the factor lambda. कि किसी वेक्टर a में आप किसी पॉजिटिव कांस्टेंट लैम्बडा को मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं तो जो रिजल्टेंट वेक्टर आएगा उसको b से लिखें अगर, तो वेक्टर b इज इक्वल टू लैम्बडा टाइम्स वेक्टर a. तो डायरेक्शन जो है उसका सेम रहेगा क्योंकि ये पॉजिटिव कांस्टेंट है. डायरेक्शन जो है उस वेक्टर का चेंज नहीं होगा, बट मैग्नीट्यूड जो है वो लेमडा टाइम्स फैक्टर लेमडा से चेंज हो जाएगा. मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ अ वेक्टर इज चेंज बाय द फैक्टर लेमडा. सेकंड, इफ वी मल्टीप्लाई a constant which is negative in nature, a constant negative lambda to vector a, कि अगर नेगेटिव कांस्टेंट को मल्टीप्लाई किया जाए तब क्या होगा, देन दिस इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय b इज इक्वल टू माइनस ऑफ लेमडा a. सो अब क्या होगा, ड्यू टू दिस माइनस, डायरेक्शन ऑफ वेक्टर चेंज, ठीक है, डायरेक्शन जो है वो जो उसका एक्चुअल डायरेक्शन था उसका अपोजिट डायरेक्शन हो जाएगा. एंड मैग्नीट्यूड अगेन चेंज होगा, मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ वेक्टर चेंज बाय फैक्टर लेमडा. तो जो आपका मैग्नीट्यूड है वो लेमडा टाइम्स ए हो जाएगा और डायरेक्शन ऑफ वेक्टर जो है वो आपका हो जाएगा अपोजिट. ठीक है, तो दीज आर सम important points about the vectors. Now let's move to the topic addition of vectors. So let's take an example. If we have a block of mass, suppose capital M, a person A is pulling this block with a force of 10 Newton. A person A is pulling this block in this direction with a force of 10 Newton in magnitude. A person B is also pulling this block with a force of 10 Newton in opposite direction. So does it move? As we know that the block does not move, although mathematically the total or the net force act on the block is 20 न्यूटन. अगर मैथमेटिकली अगर अपन देखें और स्केलर की टर्म्स में बात की जाए तो टोटल इस ब्लॉक पे जो फोर्स अप्लाई हो रहा है वो कितना हो रहा है, 10 न्यूटन एंड 10 न्यूटन विच इज़ 20 न्यूटन. बट वेक्टर सम से अगर अपन देखें वेक्टर एल्जेब्रा से तो ये ब्लॉक जो है वो मूव नहीं करता. उसका एक्चुअल रीज़न जो है वो वेक्टर एल्जेब्रा अपन को देती है कि वेक्टर्स का एडिशन जो है वो इस तरीके से नहीं होता. वेक्टर्स के एडिशन में डायरेक्शन भी जो है वो इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करता है. इसकी वजह से जब एक डायरेक्शन में आप 10 न्यूटन फोर्स अप्लाई कर रहे हैं और सेम उसी अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में सेम मैग्नीट्यूड का 10 न्यूटन फोर्स आप अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में अप्लाई कर रहे हैं तो आपका जो ब्लॉक जो है वो मूव नहीं करेगा. सो this is the example to understand why we use the vector sum or vector algebra for vector additions. वेक्टर एडिशन के लिए वेक्टर एल्जेब्रा या वेक्टर सम की अपन को ज़रूरत क्यों पड़ती है, उसको समझने के लिए बेस्ट एग्जांपल है ये. इस ब्लॉक को अगर आप दोनों तरफ से इक्वल मैग्नीट्यूड के फोर्स से अगर पुल करते हैं तो ब्लॉक डज नॉट मूव. जबकि स्केलर टर्म्स में अगर बात करें तो टोटल जो ब्लॉक पे जो है वो 20 न्यूटन फोर्स अप्लाई हो रहा है. और वेक्टोरियली अगर बात करें तो दोनों सेम मैग्नीट्यूड के फोर्स अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में लग रहे हैं. इसके ब्लॉक जो है आपका मूव नहीं करेगा क्योंकि फोर्स जो है वो कैसी क्वांटिटी है, एक वेक्टर क्वांटिटी है. तो वो वेक्टोरिकली ऐड होता है, उसका वेक्टर सम होता है, उसका स्केलर सम नहीं होता. सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट सम इम्पोर्टेंट लॉज रिलेटेड टू वेक्टर एडिशन. फर्स्ट वन इज triangle law of vector addition. Triangle law of vector addition. So triangle law of vector addition states that if two non-zero vectors are represented by two sides of a triangle taken in the same order, then the resultant is given by the closing side of triangle in opposite order. So if we have vector A in this direction and vector B the same order, this is the vector B, this is vector A, this is vector B, this point is O, this is A and this is B. So these are the two vectors, vector A and vector B, taken in the same order, and two non-zero vectors represented by the two sides of the triangle. So this closing side in the opposite order, represents the resultant R, which is equal to A vector plus B vector. So R vector is equal to A vector plus B vector, or we represent it as OA vector plus OAB vector is equal to OB vector. OA vector plus AB vector is equal to OB vector. Now let's find out the magnitude of resultant vector by using some mathematical operations. We find out the magnitude of this resultant vector R, which is equal to A vector plus B vector. So let's draw the diagram. This is vector A, this is vector B, and this is the resultant, which is R, A plus B. This point is O, this point is A, and this point is B. So this angle is, suppose, alpha. We draw a perpendicular from this B. This angle is theta, and this angle is 90 degree. So in triangle, this point is, suppose, N. So in triangle ABN, we said that cos theta in this triangle ABN, this is a right angle triangle ABN. In this triangle, cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. So base upon hypotenuse, which is equal to the vector B. So AN is equal to B cos theta. So this distance AN is equal to B cos theta. Yes. Now find out the sin theta. Sin theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So perpendicular is this BN upon hypotenuse, which is equal to B. So BN is equal to B sin theta. For this triangle ABN, cos theta is equal to AN upon B. So AN is equal to B cos theta. Sin theta is equal to BN upon B. So BN equal to B sin theta. Now in triangle OBN, we have this. Look at this big triangle OBN. It's also in a right angle triangle. So hypotenuse square is equal to the base square plus perpendicular square. So hypotenuse is OB square is equal to ON square base plus perpendicular BN square. So OB square is equal to this ON is OA plus AN. ON is equal to OA plus AN. So OA plus AN का square plus BN square. So this OB square, OB is equal to R. So R square is equal to value of OA is equal to A plus value of AN is equal to B cos theta. So A plus B cos theta square plus BN is equal to B sin theta square. So R square is equal to A square plus B square cos square theta. This is a trigonometric identity. A plus B का whole square, A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. ठीक. So A square plus B square plus 2AB. So A square plus B square cos square theta plus 2ab cos theta plus b square sin square theta. So r square is equal to a square plus b square, common b square is equal to, the remaining term is a trigonometric identity, cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1 2ab cos theta. So r square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So magnitude r can be written in terms of root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Let's talk about the direction of resultant vector. If theta is the angle between vector A and vector B, then the resultant is said to be R, and the mode resultant A plus B is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So this is the resultant. Now if this resultant R vector makes an angle alpha with A, this alpha angle is shown in this diagram. If the resultant R is making an angle alpha with this vector A, then in triangle OBN, we said that tan alpha is equal to BN upon ON. Tan alpha is equal to perpendicular BN upon base ON, and BN upon this ON is written as OA plus AN. OA plus AN. So tan alpha is equal to BN. The value of BN is B sin theta. The value of BN is B sin theta. The value of OA is equal to A plus the value of AN is equal to B cos theta. So the direction of resultant vector is tan alpha is equal to B sin theta upon A plus B cos theta, and the resultant magnitude of resultant vector R is equal to a square root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So this is the triangle law of vector addition. So in today's lecture we are going through so basic idea of vector and scalar quantities and the triangle law of vector addition. So this is it for today. If you have any doubt regarding this lecture, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.